All right, let me show you what we're working with here. We're going from a stock OEM disc rotor on a 2004 Toyota Tacoma to the big brake Powerstop kit. So we've got this dust shield here that on the old rotors, I think there's a little, well, the old rotor, the difference in size, I think it only comes to like here, right? So it's that much bigger here with this big brake kit. There's no scrapage, but I feel like some of this is still a little too close. So I'm gonna bend that a little more. So I'll show you that. All right, so just quickly did that. Made sure that that dust protector has a little more of a gap now, so you can see all the way around. I think we have, yeah, right on the money. There's no rubbish. Okay, excited to get these on. All right, so these are the new calipers. The rotors are bigger, so that means you need a bigger caliper. Look very similar to the old one. Here, I'll set them side by side here for you. All right, so here we go. Obviously, the new one is here on the left. Just gonna pop that out right there. Got the new one here. Notice bleeder. So correct orientation, same holes for the bolts to attach. I mean, you could barely tell. If I guess if we use this carpet as a measurement, edge of the carpet. That's not very accurate because the carpet isn't cut very straight, but you could see the one on the left might be a little bit larger. Okay, you can see there's more room here for the bigger rotors. Let's get it on. All right, so we got the rotor on, got the new caliper on, got the brake line attached. Let me just show you that real quick. Look how good though. That's a huge upgrade. All right, so I haven't put the pads in yet, but right back here I've got the new, well, it's the existing brake line. It does have this silly little hole. Well, it's a little elbow attachment. In the old one, you can see it went in that hole to kind of keep it where it needs to be. The new ones do not have that. So I'm hoping it doesn't cause any problems. It shouldn't. I at first thought that some brake fluid came out that, but there's no seal, so duh, it doesn't. Anyway, it's looking good. Let me show you these brake pads. You can see the old brake pads really aren't that bad. I mean, we're talking, there's new. Can I prop it up and show you the difference? new, old. So I mean, they've only lived about half their life, I would say. But we're replacing them because the rotors were bad on the truck. It was shaking. Every time you hit the brake pedal, the truck would shake. So that's a sign that you need new rotors. So anyway, I got the old brake pads here and the new brake pads. There's 2 for each wheel, and I wasn't sure which one goes. So I'm just using the process of matching here. Okay, so this brake pad matches both of these, I would say. All the holes are in the same spots on all 3 of them. Okay, so then this one down here does not match this one. This is a wear bar. This is meant to scratch the rotor. If you look at it up close, that little wear bar, when the brake pad gets down to that point, it'll scratch the rotor. That's what causes squealing, to alert you that you need new brakes. So it doesn't match this one. It does match this one. So I'm going to go with this one and this one. Perfect match. We're going to go lube them up. Anything that slides, we're going to put a little bit of lube on all these edges that slide. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so I figure I have both the right pads for this wheel, but one has to go on the inside of the rotor, right? With one hand, and video and this is hard, I'm sorry. One has to go on the inside of the rotor, one has to go on the outside of the rotor. Which is which? How I'm going to find that out is I'm going to go over to the other wheel. I just pulled the tire off, and we're gonna see which one is inside, which one is the outside. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, here's the old. See that dust shield? Here's the old rotor. It really doesn't look all that bad, right? Yeah, that's because I replaced these like 2 years ago, and I guess they're already warped. Powerstop, is that typical? There's probably been 40,000 miles put on the truck since then, but okay, so here we go. I'm taking this video to show my viewers. This is the passenger side caliper and brake pads, kind of the assembly, what it looks like. But now I'm gonna pull this apart. So here we go. Is that a decent angle? Not really. Hard to see with this lighting. Here we go. Let's pull that out. Let's pull the pins. Pins are out. Well, that one's out. Top one's out. Okay, the defining moment here. We're going to pull this outside one out. We're just going to pinch it real quick. Put that caliper piston in just a little bit. Just a little bit. These calipers are going to be garbage, so I'm just improvising here. Probably not the most efficient way to do it, but okay, now you can see. You can see now those brake pads, they rattle a little bit. We can just slide them right out. Right? All right, so the defining moment. Here we go. The outside of the rotor has the one wear bar. The inside of the rotor should match. There it is. It's got both. Okay, that's kind of what I was guessing, but I wasn't sure.